This tutorial is brought to you by PE Prep Engine. Free study guides and practice questions at peprepengine.com.
Week 6, Lesson 5, Manufacturing Methods, the first supportive knowledge topic. 5 ways to turn material into a part. Remove it, add it, form it, treat its surface, or join it. Only one of these, heat treatment, is actually printed in the handbook. The rest are exam knowledge you carry in. So the job is to match the process to the geometry, the volume, and the material. Concept 1. The manufacturing map. 5 families. Subtractive removal, like turning and milling. Additive, or 3D printing. Forming, such as forging, casting, and extrusion. Surface treatment, like plating and shot peening. And joining. The handbook doesn't print this taxonomy, so it's a concept-level topic. You pick by the job. Does the volume justify tooling? Do you build the shape up or cut it away? How tight is the tolerance? And what is the material? Concept 2. Heat treatment. The one printed anchor. The handbook gives the processing effects. Cold working raises strength and lowers ductility. Hot working lets recovery, recrystallization, and grain growth happen as the metal deforms. And quenching cools fast enough that austenite becomes hard martensite instead of the soft equilibrium phases. Cooling rate is the lever. Slow to soften, fast to harden. The named treatments, anneal, normalize, quench, temper, are standard practice, but the handbook prints the effects, not a catalog, and hardenability from Lesson 4 sets how deep a quench reaches. Setup. No arithmetic. Manufacturing is reasoning. 2 problems. 1. Choose a primary process for a steel bracket, first as a 50,000 unit simple run, then as a single prototype with complex internal channels. 2. Order the 4 heat treat steps for a shaft that must be machined precisely and finish hard. Solve. Part 1. Process selection. High volume simple shape, loose tolerance goes to a net shape forming process, casting, forging, or stamping, because the tooling cost amortizes over the run. The one-off with complex internal geometry goes to additive, no tooling, and it builds channels a cutter can't reach. If either needs a tight tolerance or fine finish, follow with machining or grinding. Volume decides tooling, geometry decides add versus remove, tolerance decides the finish pass. Solve. Part 2. The heat treat order. Anneal first to soften and relieve stress so it machines cleanly. Machine to near final size while it's soft. Then harden. Austenitize and quench to martensite, hard but brittle. Finally temper. Reheat below the austenitizing temperature to buy back toughness. Machine soft, harden last. Case hardening is the variant when you want a hard surface over a tough core. Traps. 5 ways this bites. 1. Additive builds up while subtractive cuts away. Opposite directions. 2. Annealing softens. Quenching hardens. Tempering toughens. Keep them straight. 3. Cold working raises strength but lowers ductility. Hot working reshapes without that net strengthening. 4. Only heat treatment is printed. The removal, additive, forming, surface, and joining families are concept level with no pill. 5. Bolt and weld sizing is Week 3's Area 3, not here. Quick recall. 5 manufacturing families. Remove, add, form, treat surface, join. Match to geometry, volume, and tolerance. The handbook prints only the processing effects, cold and hot working, and quenching to martensite. The named treatments, anneal, normalize, temper, case harden, are concepts to know. The heat treat order is anneal, machine, harden, temper. Machine soft, harden last. Golden rule, only heat treatment processing is in the handbook. Carry the rest in your head. Next up, Lesson 6, Fits and Tolerances. You know how a part is made, now how 2 parts fit. Lesson 6 covers clearance versus interference fits, the ANSI and ISO fit designations, and reading the standard tolerance limit tables. And the GD&T callouts from Lesson 1 specify those fits on the drawing. Everything's at peprepengine.com. Cheat sheet, work solution, and a quiz attached here. If the course helps, subscribe.
The full study guide with every equation and common exam trap is free at peprepengine.com. Link in the description. Machine design, HVAC, structural, civil, and electrical series are coming soon. Subscribe so you don't miss them.